Hey, what's going on, guys? Kobe here. Welcome again to another daily transfer episode. Today is actually deadline day for all clubs to make the moves. Now, obviously, there will be some going through quite late. So obviously they might not be in it. There might be a few surprise ones that we might not get in this video. We've got a few confirmed deals that we actually already mentioned in previous episodes, as we always do. And we always seem to get the transfer deals right. But before I do start anyway, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to get these videos every single day. We're going to probably do a confirmed transfer episode tomorrow. And then we'll see how many transfer rumours we get, because obviously it'll be the end of the transfer period. So depending on how many rumours we get, it might go to a 2-day thing. I'm not too sure yet. I'm going to see how that goes. So we're going to kick it off anyway with Joe Hart. He's confirmed a Torino loan deal that is official. He got confirmed on the Twitter. There's pictures of him inside a hotel with a Torino flag around his head. And he actually came out today and said it's the right move for him. Obviously, his career's gone into a bit of a whirlwind the past few days, basically, just because of Guardiola. I think any other manager would have come in and would have been happy with Joe Hart being in goal. But not Guardiola. He's come in and he's like, yeah, I don't want you anymore. So that's why Joe Hart's gone. And he come out and said, yeah, Torino's the right move. I can't wait to test myself in Serie A. Be an interesting one, though, because you've obviously got to learn the language now. It's quite late on, so we shall see on that one. Bruno Martins Indi is set to seal a loan deal to Stoke, is what I believe. He is in Stoke, ready to do a medical. That one is pretty much very close to being announced. I think they got the Boney deal done first, and they're now going to try and get this Martins Indi loan deal done. Obviously, it's not the first time they've raided FC Porto. They also got Imbula from there, although it was a permanent deal. So it might actually turn into a permanent deal. From what I'm reading, it's a loan move. David Luiz is next up. He may be going back to Chelsea. How crazy would that be? One of the most overpowered defenders on FIFA 16, FIFA 15. God knows how many FIFAs he's been so overpowered. Most likely going to be overpowered on FIFA 17 as well. And Chelsea are going to go back in for him. Obviously, you can tell by that already now. They have offered 32 million is what I'm reading. However, PSG want 38 million. And this is crazy because PSG paid 50 million for David Luiz about 2 seasons ago, and now are ready to accept 38 million. So could be a good bit of business for Chelsea. Obviously, they do need that centre back. Next up is Mangala. He is set to seal either a loan move to Valencia or Porto. From what I was reading this morning, it was pretty much guaranteed it would have been Valencia loan deal, but a late loan deal from Porto has apparently come about, a 2-year loan deal. So it's one of the 2 clubs that he will end up on loan to. Jack Wilshere is next up. Good God, what is happening with this guy? There has apparently been about 22 teams registering interest in a loan deal for Wilshere. I'm not surprised. The guy is real quality. He is just injured all the time. Now, the 3 front runners that I believed are up there are Crystal Palace, who I actually think he may go to. Roma, really, really interested in getting Wilshere on loan, but I don't think he'll go there. And also Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth, the front runners, I think they're 1 to 5 for him to go there, because he actually spoke to Eddie Howe, and it looks like he could end up going there. I'm not too sure. I kind of believe he'll go to Crystal Palace, though, just because they do need that centre midfielder. Next up is Morgan Schneiderlin. This one's come out of nowhere. I think it's just a case of, linking up an old manager with a player that he used to manage, and that's the case here with Tottenham. Apparently going to go for Schneiderlin. It kind of makes sense. Wanyama and Schneiderlin did do really good for Southampton as a centre mid partnership. So there's that, but I cannot see Man U selling to a rival. Isco, again, is featuring, apparently it's a loan deal. We mentioned this yesterday that Tottenham were interested and were ready to make an offer for him. Apparently it's now a season loan to obviously get Isco some first-team football. He kind of fell behind a pecking order. And, it depends whether Rodriguez goes or not. We mentioned, I think yesterday, the day before, James Rodriguez ready to leave Real Madrid. So it depends whether he goes or not, whether Isco will end up at Tottenham. Samir Nasri has confirmed a loan move to Sevilla. That is a done deal. He has left the Premier League. Now, I also mentioned this one a fair while back. So, hitting the nail on the head with these transfer rumours, as always, for you guys. Moussa Sissoko is still interesting Tottenham. However, from what I'm reading today, they went in for him with a late bid. However, it still got turned down by Newcastle. They have, however, lowered their evaluation of Sissoko to a 30 million mark, which I still think is way too much for him, basically. I don't think he's worth that. So it's an interesting one that Tottenham did go in for him, but obviously Tottenham don't really like paying too much money. They can be stinge bags. Next up is Brahimi. This one, again, I put this in a transfer episode quite a long time ago that Brahimi may go to Everton. I I don't know. It's a Portuguese paper has said that a 35 million deal has been agreed with Everton and Porto. I think it's a player I rate really highly. I think he's a really good player. Would be a great signer for Everton to get a bit of skill on their left wing. Wilfred Boney is a done deal, as we mentioned before. Stoke are trying to get Bruno Martins, Indi, and Boney both done on the same day. Loan deals on both. And yeah, so Boney is confirmed. It's just Martins, Indi now to get done for Stoke. So good signings by the Potters. Hwang Min Son has been of interest of Wolfsburg for a long time. Tottenham do not want to sell him, though. They've rejected a £24 million Wolfsburg offer very recently. I think it might have got rejected this morning. Another Pogba may be heading to the Prem. Florentin Pogba, the centre-back for Saint Etienne, may be coming to the Prem with Sunderland ready to take a gamble on him, really. He's featured for quite a lot and never really obviously played for a big club. I don't see Sunderland as a big club, but he's never really took that step. Obviously, he's always played in the French league, and a £6.5 million deal may be on the cards. Max Gradel is interesting. Hull. I don't see this one having much, to it. I always mention how we get transfers right, but on this one I can't see Hull signing Gradel. I can't see Bournemouth actually selling him, to be honest. Albert Adoma, another one that we called out. He has gone to Aston Villa. That is a confirmed deal. Not sure what type of fee it was, but he has signed a contract and he is there officially now. We mentioned this one about yesterday or a few days ago, but it was definitely mentioned in a video. Stephen Naismith may end up at Sunderland for a cut price move of £4 million. Obviously, David Moyes knows him a lot. Again, another case of a manager getting linked to the player he knows well. Anichebe is next up. He's currently a free agent after getting released by West Brom. Stoke and Hull are interested in getting him. I can see this more going Hull. They do need the players. Stoke have just signed Boney, so why would you go for a free agent in Anichebe? Adebayor, another free agent, may be going to Fulham. It'll be a case of paying his wages. Fulham seems to be skint at the moment. I don't really know what's happening with them. I think they are up for sale, so it doesn't surprise me that they're going for a free agent. Riviere has gone on loan to Osasuna. Obviously, he's got a Newcastle badge there, but couldn't find Osasuna, so he is confirmed going on loan to Osasuna. A good, smart move by Newcastle yet again, getting some big wages off their books. And finally, we end on Abdi Noor, another centre-back target for Chelsea. Obviously, they're trying to get that LUIZ deal done, but they may also go to Abdi Noor. I think he's a really good player. From what I've seen of Valencia, him and Mustafi work quite a good partnership, even though Valencia were really bad. It's kind of strange, but I think Abdi Noor's a really good player. So there you go, guys. That is our transfer deadline day rumours. Obviously, a lot go through quite late on, so we do a recap on them tomorrow. But if you did enjoy, hit that like button. Let's try and get 10 likes as always. And I shall see you tomorrow for that recap video.